Welcome to 48 Apache Trail here in Crossville, Tennessee. We are in the Holiday Out Park. Here's a quick look around. We're at the far corner of an oval loop drive. So look around, and this is our place here. So let's go take a look. Here's where all of our chickens live. And next door we have some weekender neighbors that come occasionally. On this side we have a neighbor that we've never seen in the year that we've been here. All right, here we go, heading into the house. I'm gonna switch to the wide angle so we can see it better. So when you come in the front door, this is what you see, our lovely living room, a lovely kitty cat. And we've tried to maximize the space, so we have a deep freezer here. And we've added recently all of these shelving just to have extra place to store stuff. And that's where my wife has a little office with her laptop. This is the master bedroom. So if you come in here, we have a king-sized bed, which does take up a good portion of the room, but there's still plenty of room to walk right there, and that's a shelf for extra space. And we have a little cabinet. We used to have a TV sitting there, but we don't really watch TV in bed anymore. So you can see plenty of room to walk. And then when you get to the door on the other side of the room, what you find here is a happy puppy. So this is the backyard. And I'll give you a quick view of it. So, like I said, we've maximized storage. We used to have a storage shed, but we did this to save money. We just put these shelves in and we store them under cover. So you can see we're under a roof here. And then we put that little fence in. So there's a nice little yard for the puppy. More storage shelves. So he's got a pretty generous yard to run around in. There's the kitty cat watching, seeing what we're doing. Whoops. And there's where the dog sleeps. When it's cold, he sleeps inside. Okay, we're gonna go back inside now. And we even have these nice magnet hooks. These doors are metal, so we have little magnum hooks. Here is the window insert. So we've now turned these into these are single pane windows, but this is an insert. It has like some sort of thick film, and it's supposed to be designed to keep your place insulated. So this is the first one we got to try it, and we really liked it. We're gonna get these for all of the lower windows. So just so you can see, this wall is filled with windows. We had some bubble wrap for insulation, but if you keep, in the summer, we have these wide open, and you can really get a good view of the yard because you can see the windows are tall. They go almost up to the ceiling and not quite to the floor, but they go down quite a bit. More hooks here for coats and such. The kitty is just following me around the house. So I'll give you kind of a good view. And I like this. This is a cute touch on the house. It's a little pass-through window to the kitchen. And my wife and I actually use it a lot. Sometimes one of us will be eating on the couch, and then we can just pass our dishes to the person up there, so we don't have to go up the stairs and whatnot. We got little shoe cubbies, and we have a lot of shoes, so we store some under the entertainment center. Anyway, here's a look around. We got the blinds cracked a little bit so you can see the beautiful view. It's mostly trees in the back. Great view outside. We'll go out there in a moment. Now we're going to go upstairs, and these are locally chopped and milled trees. I actually helped harvest these. A man in the park, his relative, has a bunch of timber, and I helped him load up the logs, and he gave me these nice, beautiful steps, and we made these. So they're on little metal platforms, and I think that's a fun touch. And another gentleman helped us plane them, and then we put a shiny coat on them. I love little things like that. All right, so we're heading up the stairs. And this is typically, when we bought the house, we could tell this is where they had a dining room. They actually had a little table and some chairs. And nice views out the front windows. And here's where the mini split unit is. So this could be, like I said, a nice dining space. Leads into the kitchen. More shelves for storage. This actually looks really cute if you don't need the storage space. When we first moved in, we didn't have that. And it's fun because you can see all right down into the living room. But we needed more storage space. And we put in this little fan. What this does is it helps circulate the air from the mini split. The mini split kind of blows it this direction. And then you can move this around and point it. And it gets the heat or the cool in the summer, blows it down to the lower room. And it works a little bit. It helps get the air moving. All right, let's check out the kitchen. So we got more storage space here for food and whatnot. Cute little, I love these old cabinets. They have just these old style, just simple things. They have little catches on the inside. So we got pots and pans and dishes and stuff stored up here. And got this little bar with 3 bar stools. So we often eat here. And then as you come in here, you got a little microwave. And this is like a little mini stove, but it's big enough where you can cook, a good sized meal in there. And it's got 4 burners. And then you've got the cabinets up here. And this is just a fun little creative nook that they made. And we just put our little knickknacks up there. And there's the built-in lights. Some more cabinets over the fridge. And just so you can see, the fridge is, I'd say that's about 5 feet tall, maybe just under 5 feet. So it's not huge, but it's pretty good size. There's where we dry our dishes and such. And then this is the view through the pass-through. So when someone's down on the couch, you can say hello to them. Oh, and there's, I don't know if I showed you, there's one of those fan lights in the master bedroom as well. All right, we're heading on into the bathroom next. Oh, I should show you this cabinet. This is where we primarily store our kitchen food. It's pretty large. So you can see you can get a lot of stuff in there, a little spice rack. And this is a nice touch that the previous owner put on. It's like stone tile of some sort. And it's echoed here in the bathroom. You can see it's got a little surround with that same style. And we've changed a lot of this. Is brand new lighting. A mirror. Okay, it's kind of tight quarters in the bathroom. But I would like to point out, this is a full-size shower. It's really good size. It's hard to see because I can't back up very much. But I think that's almost 5 feet long. Here, let me back the camera. I'll hold the camera up in the corner. And it has both the handheld shower and an overhead shower. And this is all brand new. We installed this. When we moved in, it was a little bitty tub shower here. So this is a brand new surround. And we just have a curtain. But yeah, so I love the nice big roomy shower. It's great. And there's the toilet. We installed this cute little toilet paper rack. It's got a little shelf on top. And we have a trash can hanging on the wall because our kitty cat likes to tip it over. We just used to set it on top of the toilet. So we hung it on the wall. So we added this little light here as well. I like it really bright. And then there's some pull-out drawers down there as well. Okay, now we'll head into, this is what's called the second bedroom, but we just use it as a oversized storage closet. But if you removed all this furniture, it's actually big enough for like a twin-size bed probably. Now I'll come in and close the door so you can see there's a full-size mirror there. You got cabinets for clothes here, a couple drawers underneath. Nice views of the backyard out there and out there. So I'll back up so you see everything. I wanted to maximize the storage again, so I got hooks on the wall. Got a nice shelf there. There's a light fixture on either wall, so you can have it nice and bright in here. And then we've got a dehumidifier, just something we use in the winter because we don't like to, in the summer, we just open the window and put a fan here to blow the steam from the shower right out the back window, because the bathroom's just right in that door. So we usually do that. But in the winter, when it's cold, we use the dehumidifier to suck up all the steam and any smell that the cat litter leaves behind. And there's the puppy. So once again, that's the back entrance to the bedroom from the backyard to the master bedroom. And so we've got a nice dresser there and a sort of a dresser type thing here. So quite a bit of storage in this little bitty room. And then this is the only way you can really tell this is a trailer. This back wall curves down. It's like rounded. So I tell people that's the only way we know that this was a RV at some point. So anyway, there's that room. More hooks for bags in the corner. Like I said, want to maximize every inch of storage when you're living in a little thing like this. All right, so there it is. Let's head back. So you've seen the house now. Oh, and then there's a storage cabinet on this side too for clothes and such. And again, 2 drawers. So that kind of mirrors what you got over here. So 2 big closets, and they have hanging rods in them. All right. Now we're going to head back and show you the outside of the house. So back, oh, and there's a nice mirror there. I don't know if I might have showed that already. So back in through the kitchen. The kitty cat just keeps popping up in different places. All right, we're going to head outside. And it's a beautiful fall day. It's one of those rare rainy days. We don't get a ton of them here. Actually, it usually rains here about once every week or two. You'll get a day or two of rain. It seems to be the norm. So here's our beautiful backyard, which is one of my favorite things about this. And as you can see, lots of windows. This whole wall of the trailer is essentially windows. And then we've added these storage units and whatnot. And that's where we keep our trash. But I love this view. I love waking up in the mornings and looking out and seeing all these beautiful trees. As you can see, they're very tall, beautiful trees. All right, and then the house comes with this storage shed. And once again, here's the different view of the backyard. And then that would be the door going into the master bedroom. So our cute little backyard there. And a pretty large storage shed. So you can fit quite a bit in here, and it's got lots of shelves. And there's hooks and different things to hang stuff. So very handy to have extra storage. And there's our fire pit. So we have had a lot of good times sitting around the fire pit. And then there's your neighbor in the back. And currently, that's a person that's not here a whole lot. We've seen them come maybe 4 or 5 times in the past year. So it's pretty quiet here. And then I'll show you, if you go out the back, this is a kind of a neat thing about this property, is if you go out the back, you can go right out of the park. So this is not part of the park. You just go out to a regular road out here. So I'll show you. And it's not a very busy road because it dead ends just down that way. And I think there's just 2 houses, this house and then there's one back there. So really hardly get any traffic. Dead ends, and then that's where it joins one of the main roads. But we often go for walks and head out that way. And if you go to the left, there's a big loop drive that is off in the trees there. A big loop drive that we like to walk the dog around. It's a fairly quiet neighborhood. And I love all these beautiful tall trees back here. Absolutely gorgeous. So here you can kind of see our property coming up from the back. So I like that. I like that we have access to go walking without having to exit the park. You can just go right out. So there's the place. So hopefully that gives you a good kind of lay of the land on how things are situated and whatnot. I guess the only thing I didn't show was the other side of the outside. Our property basically ends at the other side. So not a whole lot of land there. But I'll give you a little peek. And our house has a newer roof. It was put on right before we bought it. So it's, I guess it would be a little over a year old, maybe a year and a half old. So this is the property line, I assume, is just right here where this driveway is. So since they're never here, I usually rake their leaves off this portion. And so I believe these are our rose bushes. And these are really beautiful when they're actually blooming pretty good at the moment. And then you can see here, if you wanted, that goes into our backyard. So if you wanted, you could install a little walk-through gate here. We haven't had a need for it. So yeah, on this side, you just have this little narrow strip of land that's ours, and the rest belongs to this house. So the houses are not right on top of each other, but they're very close. And there's the unit that the mini split runs off of. So there you go. And the shed's not ours. That's the neighbor's shed. So I'll back out one more time. You can see a cute little place. There it is on Apache Trail in beautiful Crossville, Tennessee.